Hey guys, reading time. Today's going to be a different one. We're going to do something. I'm going to be, exploring another part of, reading and stuff. We're going to do a month ahead. So, if I'm not mistaken, I want to see I want to do week by week. So, if I'm not mistaken, I want to see, so we're just about to start February tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday. So I think that maybe I'll put that in the first week. But let me see. So it would be like 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. So I'll break it down in the 4 weeks with tarot and stuff. But we're gonna do a month ahead to see what is coming for you guys. But to make sure that this is your reading, we're going to see what you currently are focused on right now, what's currently on your mind and your heart and your soul and just, your emotions, what you've been focusing on lately. Just to make sure that this is your reading, we'll confirm that, and then we'll get into the part of, seeing what is coming in your week ahead. But let's get into it. All right, this YouTube collective, what are you guys currently focused on? Some in focus. First one to be commitment coming out. Like clearly you have love in your mind. Hammer, Cupid's arrow, seduction, addictions. All right. And talking. Alrighty. So, right collective, you'll know. But please do not make it fit. But, right collective, you guys are focused on commitment, I feel. You guys are trying to maybe focus on, long-term commitment. This is about engagement. This is engagement reading, but partnership, completion, a union, maybe. We do have the hammer and that kind of like... But we do have the hammer, and the hammer is like a kind of like a 50-50 card, but it talks about not only sabotage, but rebuilding through that sabotage, the interrogation, the repetitive, the persistence, and the working on it. I do believe that maybe you've been trying to focus on yourself and trying to work on yourself, and also trying to make things work with whoever this engagement ring is, this companionship is. We do have Cupid's arrow. So this is about having faith and love, that love is coming, a surprise invitation, meeting, or hesitation. You could feel like maybe you're about to receive an invitation, or you're about to receive, surprise call to go on a date or something like that. But there are certain addictions that I feel like are being enlightened right now. It could be physical addictions, but I'm seeing that more as mental addictions, more so as what I was saying about this Cupid's arrow and this hammer. I feel this collective, you're trying to maybe remove certain codependency and obsessive thinking patterns, certain controlling issues, maybe, trying to really live in that flow. But it's this is about having a block or a restraint. But literally we have done seduction, so attraction, flirting, dating, hugging. You guys are like all over the place right now, is what I feel. Like there's a lot of energies of everything here. This is about attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, the temptation. There could have been a third party interference with who this is. And then we have talking, interested in conversing more, awaiting a message arrives, text, call, email, hovering. I'm going to put this over this engagement ring because I'm kind of feeling like maybe you guys aren't currently with someone. It's more, really trying to focus on that partnership, or I feel like this collective, you're more interested in long-term commitment more than... But the biggest thing I feel for this collective, you're very up and down with your emotion right now. Like there's hope, and then there's like, oh, but I have to rebuild, I have to work on it. What is this that I'm sabotaging? Which is good because there is a little bit of self-reflection. But then you get like, again, another bit more hopeful with this having faith, love is coming. I feel like you're trying to stay positive, but there are many things that are being illuminated right now within your life. Oh, I'm sorry. That are not really helping you stay positive, is what I'm feeling. But let's confirm. I feel this collective, you feel like whatever is about to arrive has to do with this commitment or what has been promised in the past, because this could have been promised in the past by whoever is on your mind, and that this person is wanting to come in and talk about this and converse about this and start rebuilding it, and start going through that stage of falling in love, without maybe the codependency and the obsessive thinking, trying to do it right. But even so, with all of this energy, there's still certain things that need to be ironed out, I think, here. I feel also this collective, the thought, it's like because you don't know what's going on in the background, it's like you don't know what to expect. But that's the whole point of this. It's to remove that expectation and to go with the flow. But literally, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection. Again, it's like literally like that. So again, if that's not how you are currently feeling, because I'm here to confirm how you're feeling and I'll tell you how you're feeling. If that's not confirming how you're feeling, this is in your reading. I will have another one for my TikTok collective later today. Hammer. I'm going to do the same thing, kind of theme, I think. But the separation, so rebuilding over the separation, but also maybe the sabotage that happened in the separation, but the sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future, confirmation with. Oh my God, I had to change that because like this thing right here is like cutting my circulation. But as I was saying, I feel like the biggest thing for this collective, it's not knowing what's happening in the background, and it's this uncertainty of the future, you know, which means you still are maybe a little tied to that 3D aspect, and you're not letting go and trusting in your guides. I'm saying that for a reason. And it's so funny because literally I'm staring at my surrender cards and it says surrendering to divine timing. But Cupid's arrow, the butterfly, you feel like I feel like it's more of you wanting to have this transformation, you know, having faith that love is coming. It's wanting to have a relationship that evolves with this, you know. You feel like something that is evolving is about to approach you. But this is talking about evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child growth as well. It could be that also you are working through certain inner child wounds right now, and you're not aware of them maybe. I'm literally feeling, oh my God, and it's kind of like feeling like a what you think versus what you're at, what's actually going on. So for some, well, maybe I'm supposed to do that. But you feel that there's this transformation coming over this Cupid's arrow. That there's growth. Addiction, Phoenix. But this is good. This is good. I feel this is about a new phase, rekindling, renewed, transformation, change. It's growth and changing mind. I feel like this is something that you are finally removing. This is something that you are you've been trying to remove for a while. I do feel, but out of all of them, the best row that I'm liking is this addiction and this Phoenix, which means you need to change certain aspects. This is about, I'm feeling this as you taking accountability of certain actions that you do have, and not even taking accountability like that. It's not that it's wrong. It's just, realizing certain patterns that you do have and that you need to remove and transform and change that perspective in, which I like. That's really good. Seduction. So we'll see how this goes, because I wanted to do a month ahead, but maybe if timing and expectation for this collective is something that you're still working on, maybe a month ahead for you guys isn't the best thing. I think I'm going to have to do what you think is going on versus what's actually going on. But seduction, the hands of cards. You felt very, you felt like an option from this person. Also, like they were never showing their true feelings. It was very strategic. But I do feel like maybe you feel like they're about to take a risk. All right, let's get one last one. And girl talk. So you're trying to focus on having fun with your friends and being happily single. You're trying to focus on living in the moment and having fun. But there's still certain things that are coming into your energy that are still overwhelming you a little bit. But sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation is what I'm feeling. Not fearing. All right, we're changing it up. We're doing a what you think versus what's actually going on. And then I think I'll do for my TikTok a month ahead. Alrighty. So, for YouTube, I want to see what you guys think is currently going on. Alright. For this collective, what does this collective think is currently going on in their relationship or with their All right. So I want to see, hold on. I want to first confirm that first deck. Let's confirm that first deck. I'll just do it with 3 and then confirm. Let's confirm that first deck just to make sure that this is your reading. So if we're going to do what you're thinking versus what's actually going on, it needs an earth sign. So this person or this third party interference or even you could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it's also about grounding. I'm seeing that commitment, you know, really grounding that foundation. Love spell, that Cupid's arrow. You've been bewitched or you have someone bewitched, and air signs, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but also the mind, confirmation with that, the addictions, you know, that's, I feel like what I feel with this collective, whatever is an addictive thought, an addiction for this collective, it has to do with thought patterns, overthinking. Earth sign, pets, so your pets could be acting differently, you could have shared a pet with this person, but this is about getting a new pet as well. And confession. There we go. So you feel that there's a confession coming. It confirms that first deck as well. But someone has someone to tell you. And also, so you guys know what I say about confession. For me, confession is totally different than communicate. Confession means that there's something that was secretive or there was something that was hidden that needs to be enlightened, that needs to be spoken of. Communication is literally speaking about your needs and wants in a that's what I feel, in a healthy way. You know, it's about literally communicating, speaking to each other, trying to find common ground. Confession is literally someone taking something off their chest. So I would be cautious with that. But see, I'm feeling that they're still figuring themselves out, or even you guys are still figuring yourselves out. So love spell, they'll be back. Confirmation with that. You guys know that something is about to come. All right, let's get Aquarius. Whoa. But gambling, that they're about to take a risk, but also literally the mind. Your mind is like, I think it's playing a scenario over a scenario that can actually be happening, but it's just literally just confusing you. But also, this is about addictions and gambling and bad finances. So I'm seeing that as that addictive thought pattern that is coming over you. I want one more for that. Open up your heart. Release what is out of your control is out of your mind. First thing, what is out of your control is out of your mind. And open up your heart, it will attract more love. And if that's something that you're wanting, if you're wanting that commitment, then there's certain things that you need to iron out. But the expectation, confirmation, I'm seeing that as expectation, not that you're pregnant. I'm seeing that as the expectation because your mind is going over and over and over whatever it is it's going over, whatever scenarios you're like. And I don't want to say inventing, but I feel like it is, you know, because you don't have the answers. You don't know what's going on. So your mind starts doing like all the scenarios that could possibly happen and you don't know which one to believe. And it's creating an expectation within you. Just look at these. All right. Let's get into it. So, as I said before, if this reading doesn't resonate, you can go. I will be doing a month ahead. Well, we'll see if it lets me do a month ahead. But I was planning on doing a month ahead for my TikTok anyways. But, yeah, if this reading doesn't resonate, I'll have a TikTok later today. But I want to see so we're going to see what you guys think is going on. And then we'll see what's actually going on. So for what you guys think is going on, so I don't confuse you guys, I'll then do everything I do before I, grab my little bell is having to do with what you think is going on. And then when I ring that bell, it's what's actually going on. So let's get, what does this YouTube collective currently think is going on with their connection with the person on their mind? First one, red thread bond. All right. And there it is. I feel like this is more that expectation, but I feel like maybe you intuitively feel this, but we'll see. We'll confirm. I don't even want to get into that. But red thread bond, the first card to come out, you see them as the end of your red thread. And how crazy that it's literally the first one, the same as that engagement. So again, I feel this collective, you still have that 3D aspect of that face imprinted in your mind. But religion, I feel like maybe you are trying to focus on, your spirituality, but also this could be, that you feel like maybe this person is starting their spiritual path or awakened. We do have DNA. Oh my God, it's so funny. We do have DNA upgrade. I feel like maybe you think that this person is upgrading through these cycles, through this time, but certain control issues. And we did get that with that. Certain control issues are being enlightened, and I feel it's that control of your mind as well. But breaking free, resisting, you feel like a puppet maybe, or even you could have felt like maybe this person was kind of like a puppet, like someone else was in the background doing, it makes sense with that third party interference, because third party doesn't just have to be love. It can also be friendships, family. You feel like maybe this person was being controlled, and that's why they haven't made a decision yet. But let's reflect on, if you're thinking that this is something that's currently going on, that you feel like they're being controlled in the background, not make a decision to be with you or not. And I'm saying that specifically for a reason. What is it that you are trying to control yourself? Because we're all mirrors. Whatever we, see in others, it's part of what we actually embody as well, not only in certain patterns or certain traits, but also it does happen with when you see something beautiful, it's something that you're seeing within yourself as well. I do it with the positive and the negative, same things for me. But what is it in your life? What is it in your being that is trying to break free maybe? Or what are you resisting maybe? Or what are you feeling that you're a puppet in maybe and you haven't realized yet, is what I'm getting at. Right, collective? Sign. Right, collective will understand that. But green light, go. I feel like, and it makes sense with this control. I feel like you feel like because they're being controlled, they're not coming forward. You know what I mean? Please don't make it fake. I heard that specifically. All right, let's confirm these. Red thread bond. Incarnation. And for me, reincarnation is in different types of readings, but always I do find this as, reincarnating into ourselves when we're going through this healing journey. We're changing energy, we're changing frequency. Even though the body, the vessel is the same, our energy is different. So I feel like the reincarnation can be happen in that 3D for me with my healing. Every time when I'm going with my healing journey, while removing that part of that shadow, I feel like part of my authentic soul starts to reincarnate again into my vessel, this vessel. But you could feel that, maybe they are going through that there, and it makes sense with this DNA upgrades. Maybe they're going through those layers, and it's kind of like, and it's bringing that red thread into your energy again. I feel that could be literally twin flames. When you know, as we said it. Religion, union. So maybe you think that by focusing on your spirituality, this union will happen faster, or, this divine love. And it makes sense with that first deck. I feel this color, and it's also with literally that hammer and that, it was hammer and, oh my God, what was it? Was it wedding or something? I can't remember, but I know it was about rebuilding that foundation. And I feel like maybe this collective, you guys have been focused maybe on your religion. You feel like your person has been focused on your religion as well, to come into this union, to finally balance out your yin and yang, and to come into this union in a harmonious way. But again, I still feel like this collective, you're still focused a little bit more on that external instead of focusing on that internal abundance. No one completes you but you. I'm saying that for a reason. But you feel like maybe this person has been focusing on that religious aspect or on that spirituality aspect of their life, that kundalini, and working through their mission and stuff to be able to come into union with you guys. DNA upgrades. Literally, because they're letting go of X situation, thought patterns, which, mirror. It means I feel that you guys have been starting to remove certain, letting go of certain situations, certain thought patterns maybe, and really focusing on that positive. It makes sense with that up and down. I feel like you're really trying to stay positive, but also you feel like through this DNA upgrade that your person is going through, they're letting go of X situations, people, friends, whatever it is that no longer serves them, thought patterns, whatever it is that no longer serves them, that they're removing it to be able to come in. That they're breaking free of this control. Control. Divine Feminine. Not liking that. If you feel like you feel like, and we have the one here, so you feel like this person thinks that you're the one, or even that this person sees you at the bottom of, at the end of that red thread. But if this could be that maybe you feel sometimes that you have a controlling aspect in your life, and it's so crazy because control over Divine Feminine, which is totally the total opposite of Divine Feminine energy. I feel maybe it's you as well trying to break free and to be in that divine feminine energy, to be in that energy of I don't chase, I attract, and to be in that stillness, to be able to receive, and that knowing to be able to receive. I feel that maybe where you guys think that this person needs to release certain people, certain situations that they feel controlled by, I feel maybe in your own right, you're feeling controlled by maybe your thoughts or whatever it is that is not permitting you to come into this energy. But also you could think that maybe they think that you're a little bit controlling. But or that maybe they're resisting coming forward to their Divine Feminine energy, which would be you. You let go. But there's trauma. That's why they're not coming forward. They're overwhelmed, the isolation, the heaviness, which means that there are certain things, certain traumas that you need to work through as well. But there it is, unexpected. You feel a knock, surprise, caught off guard, and that lightning energy. I feel like you feel that there's something about to arrive with this person. Let's get one last one. But that you are their home and they are your home. Window to the soul. I feel like that's what you feel like is being upgraded. But that literally you guys, you could be underworld energy, I'm feeling. There's something with completions. But yeah. So we're still on what you think is going on. All right. I want to see what you think, how you think this person currently genuinely feel towards you. And then we'll get what you feel their emotions are. We'll just confirm like with 3. So I'm just going to grab them now. And then I want to get what you think their true intentions are. And I'm thinking, which one do I want to grab? Or what I wanted to say. I think I'm going to get these. All right. Let's see. What does this collective... How does this collective think their person on their mind genuinely feels towards them? I wish you could have seen that, but literally the first one to come out is mission with that, and it's just confirming with that religion that came out with this one. You feel like this person thinks that because you're focused on your mission and that religious factor, you know, that's something that's going to help that union come in. Forgiveness and runner. Let's get the last 2 and then we'll really break it down. How does this person that they love you, but they are going through that separation. They're going over that separation. All right. So how you think this person feels towards you. You feel like maybe this person sees your mission work or feels your mission work or is learning through your mission work is what I'm feeling. That through this, they are gaining that forgiveness within themselves, or maybe gaining that courage to come in with forgiveness, or maybe that you think that they think that they need to come first with forgiveness, or that they owe you an apology. That they're going over these runner tendencies, that they're going over these runner patterns, but they love you even though through the separation. This is literally how you guys think that this person feels towards you. Let's confirm. Mission. So music, they could get certain signs with music. You could have shared a playlist with this person. You could have shared certain songs with this person. I'm hearing maybe, you guys, and this is specific because this is how you guys think that this person feels towards you. So music is a big detail. Maybe there are certain songs that you would listen to. There are certain songs that you guys shared together, and you know that they were your songs when you guys were together, and maybe you feel like they're getting certain signs with these songs or with certain artists, or there's something about music that you feel that is helping through your mission, but it's helping gain clarification for them. Right, collective will get that. You know what I mean? Literally, but you feel like they're divinely protected, or you feel like they feel that you're divinely protected. Whoa. So forgiveness, the I don't chase, I attract. That divine feminine energy. That whenever this comes in, it's because they were supposed to. You know what I mean? But again, there's that divinely protected. Runner. And even so, you could be focusing on that I don't chase, I attract with that forgiveness. But still, if you're focusing on an apology, just an apology before that reunion, then what is it that you're not maybe you letting go of, or you're trying to control in the situation? You know what I mean? But runner, psychic abilities, maybe because they ran because of your psychic abilities. This, for me, this is You Do Tarot. This card specifically. You can see those decks. This for me is literally You Do Tarot. Or some form of energy work. Maybe you feel like that's why they ran. Because they thought you were a little bit cuckoo. I love you. Children, you could have children. They maybe wanted children with you, but maybe, and I'm hearing that specifically, maybe you're not able to have any more children, and maybe, that's also part of, or maybe, you do have children and they see how you are with your kids, and they love that about you. And you guys did get inner child healing, so there could be certain inner child wounds that you know about from this person, and you know that this person actually loves what a good mother or father you are. You know what I mean? You think that this maybe that it's like an inspiration that they have. But rising up, that they're going through that phoenix mode with the same with this deck. They're going through that phoenix period. One more for I love you and children. Divine masculine. It's literally like it's because they're seeing their divine feminine being that divine feminine energy. I feel that's what's, but also you're action prone with your children is what I'm feeling. Divorce. Kundalini. That through the separation they were activated. Or even they know about your activation through the separation. And again, divinely protected. So you feel, this collective feels you guys are heavily divinely protected. Which is good, which means there is a little bit of faith in your guides. And it can help remove that thought pattern. All right, I want to get what you think their true, genuine emotions are with these. We'll just get maybe 3 or like maybe 5 and just get those. And then I'll get how you think they're wanting, what you think they're wanting to say, or how you think their true intentions are. All right, how does this collective think? Person on the mind genuinely emotionally feels towards them. So that they're free, young, wild, and free, I'm saying. But health, that maybe they're focusing on their health and how they're seeing how you focus on your health, but maybe they're honoring their physical vessel. All right. Sign. Patience. I feel like you know that they know. I feel like you feel that they know that there has been a lot of patience here from you. And also maybe they have to go through that patience as well, because this is about accepting everything happens in divine order. I feel like maybe they're having patience through this process as well, but they're going over literally that divorce, that failure, but that you're their abundance. So even after seeing these the SJ Oracle deck, like I was a little scared of what you thought emotionally, how they felt towards you. And this isn't all that bad. Out of all the cards, literally it's only one that's focusing on that failure, on that divorce. But then you feel like that you think this person is you're their abundance, or they feel abundant with you, that they have all the time and the patience of the world with you, that they focus on their health with you, that they focus on the healthier choices with you, that they even feel free with you. That's a lot of different emotion, but it's positive. But then the only one that's stopping it, it's the failure. So what is it that you're holding on to? What I'm feeling. But you feel like they're about to change. But they're understanding that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Last one. But there's still a little bit of envy, jealousy. Maybe they had certain jealousy issues. And you know what? Even with that envy coming out, I feel like maybe that's where... So I feel like this collective, you feel like they have strong feelings towards you. And it's because of that 3D aspect that it hasn't come in yet, that it hasn't come into fruition, that actually starts to make you want to think more logically on the connection. Oh, but if they're maybe they're running because of my psychic abilities. Maybe they're waiting, they know that I'm waiting for that forgiveness with this I don't chase, I attract. Maybe, you know, they think that this separation had to do with my own growth, and that was, you know, that's why they just left. So they knew that I had to go through my Kundalini. I'm saying these things for a reason. I feel like because you don't have that tangible evidence, your mind is going crazy everywhere. So there's certain belief, but then it's like, oh, because I don't have the tangible, I don't believe anymore. You know what I mean? Alrighty, I want to see what you think, how you think, what you think they're wanting to say to you, or they feel towards you. Father wounds. So my father is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine masculine energy within me and externally. Maybe that's where you think that envy comes from as well, because of your divine masculine energy, your strength with your children or with other aspects in your life. Oh. Gaslighting you. You feel like you were gaslighted. The Hands of Cards. I haven't been lying to you. I have been lying and gaslighting you. You weren't crazy. You were right. I wasn't strong enough to admit it. That's what you feel that, and that's where that forgiveness comes in too. But then that you're so special. So you're truly divine. I've never felt energy like yours before, and I can't get enough. So you know what I'm feeling? I feel this collective. The biggest thing that this collective is wanting is first honesty. You're wanting for them to take accountability and for them to tell you that they're taking that accountability. So you're still waiting for that external, but everything can be worked out. You do feel that maybe they're wanting to be honest and vulnerable, having to do with these father wounds maybe, you know. I feel like this collective, you feel like and that's where that strategy is coming from, where that strategic energy. I feel like maybe that's where you guys start feeling like I can't even remember. It just left my mind. It'll come back. It'll come back. But mother wounds as well. I feel this collective, you guys are really trying to, again, put that logic, but also you feel because you guys are focused on your mental health, that maybe they're starting to focus on their mental health and take accountability and focus on what they need to focus on. But soon, confirmation with that confirmation. I'm going to contact you soon. You guys feel like something's going to happen in the future. I daydream about literally that marriage, that commitment. I daydream about our future together, going on adventures and growing old together. I want it all. What do you think that they're... Let's see. Let's confirm. So over father wounds, their father was a big influence, their dreams. I've been dreaming about you in my dreams. We are so free, that freedom that came out there. And in love, wish I could stay there forever. Your perfection. So the gaslighting. So maybe they were a big flatterer. Your beauty amazes me. I'm not sure how I attracted in someone like you, but I'm forever grateful. And that's what you feel, that gaslight. So this person could be like, I'm seeing my, what was it? Something Casanova. My Casanova card, the Love and Pop cards. So you can know that maybe they're really good. They're so special. Emotional intimacy. So maybe that's where you feel like you feel that they think that you're special, because they were able to open up however they opened up with you. I'm afraid to truly open up to you. Being raw and authentic with my emotions is something I'm still working on. So that's why but I feel like this collective, you feel like because you're so special, because you're that divine, it's that religion that's coming to that union. It's you working through that spirituality. I feel like that's that magnetic pull that's kind of like being pushed onto them. The ghosted. I'm sorry I disappeared. I need to get away and clear my head. Soon. Let go of the past. Let the past go. I'm sorry. And that comes in with that control issues. But with this soon, can we rewind time and go back to before we were both broken down by life? Our past holds us back from our future. I am all up for letting go of the past, but letting go of the past is letting go of that resentment of the past, of what happened to you. It's letting go of, the emotion that, for me, letting go of the past is letting go of that emotion of that past trauma, because we understand that we can't really fully let go of the past, of what actually happened. What happened. What we can let go of is that emotional baggage that it brings, by understanding that it happened. We can't do anything to change it now, and all we can do is move forward. With this and more being what you guys think is going on with this soon, why they're going to contact you soon, and something that has to do with letting go of the past or their past actions. There's something that maybe is still controlling you, and I feel it again for the 50th time, your mind, because it doesn't have that tangible evidence that this person will be in your life, because you've only seen it in the 4D, in your 4D mind. Your mind goes to logic, but also I will say, because this let the past go, can we rewind to when we were both not broken? You guys were broken. It's just that you weren't aware of it. So, this could be something that this collective is currently going through. Maybe you're going through that stage of, I wish I could just go back into the past when everything was sunshine and roses. But it wasn't sunshine and roses. It's just you weren't aware of what was going on energetically. You weren't aware of the things that were holding you back. Do you really want to go back to that past, to that part? Or do you want to keep evolving and for you to come, both of you come in a harmonious way, the right way that both of you deserve to be in? You know what I mean? And I was just reading it. It's kind of like a contradiction. This literally says, can we rewind time and go back to before we were both broken down by life? Our pasts hold us back from our future. And no, I feel like it's kind of like, I feel that it's like I feel like it's part of your shadow even. And if it's your mind, it's part of your shadow, clearly. Why is it not wanting you to evolve out of that? You know what I mean? Our pasts hold us back from our future. No. It's what I feel like it ignites it, you know? From past mistakes you can learn. If you don't have a past, you don't have anything to learn from. So you wouldn't know what to do. You know what I mean? I don't know. That was that stood out to me. Future, and then we'll get what's currently going on. All right, so the future. I daydream about our future together, going on adventures and growing all together. I want it all. Attention of others. I'm addicted, so this is why this isn't coming in. This is what you think why it's not coming in, of their future and stuff. They're still tied, they're still controlled, the puppet. I'm addicted to attention of others. I like feeling wanted and needed. I don't feel whole without it. And playing games. So that's where that logic comes in. So this is something that your 4D mind could have seen. This is something that you could have seen. But because there's no tangible evidence, this is where your mind goes to. They're playing games. They're addicted to the attention of others. That's why. Wounded energy. This is a game to me. The way I'm acting, responding, or posting it to get your attention. Wounded energy. Why would you want this? And I literally just looked at the bottom, so big confirmation for this collective. You guys know, you guys shared playlists. You guys shared music. You guys shared certain songs that were yours and that you know that whenever you listen to them, it had to do with that person. Literally, still listening. Still listening. I listen to the music you've shared with me. It helps me to connect with you, although we are apart. Literally that mission. Confirming that mission, what you guys think is going on. You think that because maybe they're listening to certain songs or listening to certain, playlists that you guys shared, that's why they're coming back, that's kind of like pulling them in. Sign. All right. So before I walk in, I get them. I want to see the universe. So I want to get these and I want to get these. I want to get my, so this is my shadow work deck. It's really good. I'll see if I can get the box later. I can't remember where I put it. I can't remember where I put the box. But I'll put a link if you guys like. I got it on Amazon. It's really good. I like it because it shows like different shadow sides that you need to work on. So the first thing I'm going to do is see your shadow, what you need to work on before even getting into what's currently going on. Maybe it'll help you as well. All right. This collective, what is being enlightened in their shadow? What shadow aspects are being enlightened? I'll just get 5. There we go, 5. All right. So the first one is spiritual awakening. Sit with your shadows. All right. So spirit awakening, sit with your shadows. It's the way to enlightenment, intuition, and spirituality. Sign. Feel like maybe you're being illuminated to really focus on your intuition, not on your mind. Your intuition, for example, when you're about to do something that you feel is wrong or you feel that will have consequences, your intuition, your gut feeling, that uncomfortable feeling that, and everyone has their own way, but you'll know that uncomfortable feeling that you feel before you're about to do that. That's your intuition saying, no, red flag, this will only bring more havoc mentally or spirit or whatever, or emotionally or whatever it is. It'll only bring havoc within you. It'll only bring turbulence. It's red flag. That's what your intuition does. Your inner thoughts, or what you think your intuition is, if you feel like you're listening to a little voice in your mind and it's your voice, that is your mind. That is your shadow being enlightened right there. That is your shadow saying, because you hear your voice, you automatically feel it's you saying it. It's something that it's your inner voice. No, your inner voice does not have a sound. Your inner voice is through your emotions, through your body. The biggest sign that you can pay attention to is your body. Whenever you are about to walk into a room and you're like, oh, this feels weird. That's your intuition saying, stay away. Something that can be a threat to you is in there. You know what I mean? Or instead of going through one street, you go through another. That's your intuition saying, you know what? Let's go through here because this is safer. We will be safe here. You know what I mean? But I do feel that I feel for this color. But your mind is a little computer. So it will give you evidence over evidence to make you believe that your mind is right and that your intuition is wrong. That's why when you start hearing that little voice in your mind that it's your voice, it's because it's that computer. It's like, it has to be my inner voice if it's me saying it. You know what I mean? Red Collective, I feel you'll get that. But inner cosmos. So this is about trauma, seeing and going deeper. This is about to embrace the light. First, you need to acknowledge the dark. What is it that you're not wanting to see of your shadow? What is it maybe that you're ashamed of your shadow? You know what I mean? Inner balance. What you resist persists. What you accept transforms. This is about wholeness and duality. Self-compassion. Embracing imperfections helps you find strength. No one is perfect. Everyone has their own traumas and their own turbulence. Everyone has their own shit to deal with. Sorry. But growth, mindset, and resilience. Change that perspective. An emotional release. Letting go creates space for new beginnings. Confirmation with that letting go. Catharsis and purification. Do a cleanse. Declutter your space, if anything. Clutter holds on to negative energy. It's so funny I'm saying that because I'm staring at a pile of freaking clean clothes folded that I have to put away right now. But yeah. Let's get one more and then I want to see what's going on universally. But see, literally resentment. It often festers, causing a desire of revenge, letting go of the past to find peace. And you got that with them, what you feel that they're wanting to say to you. So it means, and again, that's also your intuition saying you need to let go of the past. It can never work if none of you let go of the past. You know what I mean? Forgiveness, release, and serenity. And literally riding the storm. And we're on a storm right now, so that's a sign. Riding the storm, let chaos and turbulence cleanse your spirits. Purge, purify, and refine. Let go. Alright, let's see. I want to see what the universe is. What's going on universally with you guys. These I'll just get 3. And then we'll go into what's really going on. Let's see what you think, the universe. Alright, so creating. You're being asked to connect with your creative side in whatever ways you feels best. This part of you needs extra attention right now. It needs to be expressed in a bigger way. So maybe you're getting certain intuition spurts of creating certain things, or even, certain ideas of having to do with Pentacle Path. You'll know. Speak up. What are you not saying that's eating you up inside? You can't keep this in forever. It's time to let it out so you can move and be happy. And you know what I'm seeing with this? I'm literally seeing what you think that with this deck. what you think this person is wanting to say to you. And I feel it's because you're needing to express than needing to hear that expression. You know what I mean? It's your body saying you're needing to express, and grounding. You're being asked to ground yourself. You've been spending too much time in your head. Confirmation. And it's time to pay attention to your body and to the earth. Go outside and plant your feet on the ground and enjoy the centering feeling this brings. Sign. And what was that? Connect. You're being asked to connect with others in meaningful ways. Sometimes it's helpful to get new perspectives and to simply be around other people. You're in need of this right now. You're in need of this right now, and deep connections will benefit you in many ways. All right. Let's get what's really going on. Okie dokie, what's really going on? What is really going on with this connection, this collective and their person on their mind? Currently, what is currently going on? How do they feel? There it is. All right. It's not bad. Full focus. They're focusing on reevaluation, the paying attention. Maybe they are a little distracted right now, but they're in focus. And father wounds, and they got that father wounds. So you guys clearly know about these father wounds, but they're working on inner child healing. And not only that, but they got inner child healing as well. So inner child healing is big for both of you right now. See it the right way. They're maybe getting some courage, I feel. You know, bravery, determination, and persistence is coming. And maybe that's why that envy came out. But literally through this courage, the determination, their persistence, the union is on their mind. But how it's literally they're focusing, they're working on their father wounds, their inner child healing. They're gaining that courage, they're gaining that bravery, they're starting to be more determined on what they want. They want to focus on this union, but still there's still more inner child healing that's needed, is what I'm feeling with this. Before this union even comes in, there's still some things that are triggering them. There's still some aspects in the connection that are still triggering them, and they need to heal out first before even coming forward. They need to be balanced to come in. Well, let's confirm. Let's confirm. Focus. Names. They're seeing the signs and synchronicities. It's making them pay attention to the universal magic. Literally in the 3D. They're focusing on that. They're focusing on what they need to focus as well. Even though they're seeing your names. And I saw Oliver and I heard Olivia. But Emma as well could be significant names. Father wounds, children, confirmation, and you guys, something that maybe, and that's maybe something that you really do know, that I love you with that children. Maybe, you know, they love how you are with your kids, if you do have kids. And this is kind of confirming that maybe that you do have kids. It's how you deal with their inner childs also. It's how you deal with their, you know, their wounds. I feel like that's what kind of like puts that into that perspective, even more with this courage. You know, it's giving them courage to come forward because they see how you work through those wounds with your kids, is what I'm feeling. I want one more for that, even though, hold on. But a little bit of chaos. I feel like they're triggered. So even though they love, I'm seeing that envy card. Maybe you were right with that. There's certain envy that they have because why wasn't their father like that or their parent like that, you know? They could have been in a single parent household, but chaos. It brings chaos. I feel it triggers them a little bit. And also, if they're wanting a family with you, and they are currently going through certain father wounds, you know, certain things that, and what was it that card that came out that was like, I feel it's kind of like, I'm afraid to show my true feelings or something like that. It's like, I'm afraid that there's a fear of failure here. And with this children, if they're wanting to have your children, there is this chaos within. It's like, will I be a good parent? They need to go through this healing. You know what I mean? That's the chaos as well. They're going through, you know, inner child healing, having to do with foundation as well, having to do with, you know, them starting their foundation, their rooting. Courage to come into this reunion. Stop. So you guys have it right a little bit. Your intuition is telling you the right thing, but it's that I feel like you're paying more attention to your mind. Instead of just trusting, instead of coming into your internal balance, your divine masculine and feminine energy, instead of focusing on your internal balance and letting it come to you when it's supposed to come to you. I feel that maybe this person is a little bit more balanced than you guys are. They're paying attention to their triggers is what I'm feeling. Union. But they're focusing on that union in the 5D, even though we're not connected, like those oracle cards, even though we're not connected in the 3D, I can feel you in the 5D. All right, let's get inner child healing. But that red thread bond, before this even comes in, they need to go through that inner child healing. And also that inner child healing started because that thread was activated. You guys both got it. And also, they not only got reunion and union, but they also got that red thread bond. You only got the red thread bond. But there's still trauma. They're still overwhelmed. There's still a little bit in isolation. There's still certain heaviness that they're working through. Everyone has their own healing time. No one should force it. Last one. But married. See, that's the commitment that you wanted. They're wanting this too. And I put that over that courage. And on the same frequency. Confirming literally what I said with this. You guys are on the same frequency with that. But it's just, I feel like this person is even more practical with them knowing that they have to go through this healing before, you know, coming in with this grand gesture of love. You know what I mean? I want to see their true, genuine feelings. Abundance. So you have that right. They see you as abundance. They see you, and they're seeing themselves. It's like, I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. But there is certain loneliness that they're going through. But also, I am seeing this union and that 5D. I'm never alone as well. But they're working on their self-esteem. I possess the gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Trying to remove that ego. I feel more calm in this energy and what's actually going on than you guys. My throat was closing in. It was closing out. Like that throat chakra was like bad. But there it is, that envy and that failure. So you weren't wrong. Trust. They are going over that divorce energy. Even though it wasn't here, they are going a little bit over that divorce energy. I feel that's part of that chaos as well. It's maybe, you know, maybe they saw that their father and their mother never could work it out, and that kind of brings chaos within them as well. And maybe also, side note, this children, father wounds, and this chaos is, you know, the ricochet of what happened with them and maybe their siblings while their parents were fighting, the chaos that it brought internally for them. It's kind of like, you know, is this really how love is supposed to be? You know, and maybe they had for a very long time an idea of love that having to be chaos, but it's something that they're not wanting in their life. It's something they're wanting to break free. That control, that puppeting that you felt. And maybe that's putting a little bit of, you know, fear into this relationship, and into it's just gonna fail. If this is already bringing chaos within my life, how this brought chaos in my life when I was a child, these father wounds, how can it ever work? And I feel that this chaos also has to do with your overthinking, that projection of the mind, of always thinking the worst, of always thinking, you know, it'll never work. You're just projecting that onto them. And I'm going to have to get those. I'm going to get those in a moment. But those are going to be very interesting to see what comes out the Intuit Oracle deck. But literally, everything is closing in. That envy as well, you know. So even though I feel like this energy is much more calm, even though they're going through a lot of chaos, they're going through a lot of emotional, you know, I feel like they are more, you know, their mind goes a little bit more with their emotions than yours do. Your mind is like everything is to shit, for example. But what you think that this person feels towards you was beautiful, even though you had that envy. Even though you had that failure at the last part. But then you had abundance. You had, what was it? Freedom. You had a bunch of, like the only one when we had all five was one negative one. But I think it was it envy or was it, which one? I can't remember, really. I'm so sorry. But I feel like it's literally showing me that you need to break free from the control of your mind and wanting to control. And I feel like this also has to do with that for them wanting to control. Because they didn't have that control when they were children in their lives. But see, they're trying to focus on the glass half full instead of the glass half empty. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. They're trying to change. There's still a little bit of judgment. I feel that maybe they're wanting to remove from themselves, because I literally put that over that father wounds. But I feel like it's what they're coming through. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. That's where that envy came in. All right, let's get a couple more of these, and then I'll get. But grief, they're going over and I put it over the failure. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it, but it doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. So they're going through that grief. Last one. But gratitude, they're trying to focus on the gratitude, on what they do have, what I literally said the first part for you guys. I am thankful for the life and the opportunity that it presents. It's beautiful. I'm trying to, and this is you guys. Maybe there's certain things that you're saying online. There's certain things that you're doing energetically that have to do with your service that is actually helping them, you know, grow. But I'm kind of feeling like maybe I'm talking to a collective that, you know, you guys give great advice, but you don't take your own advice. It's kind of like that. Do what I say, not what I do. Not trying to trigger anybody, but reflect on that. Alrighty. Okay, hold on. Let me get these. And I want to get that into a tarot deck to see what's currently going on with your connection currently. This. So what's currently going on with that connection? One, karmic ties. Number one, literally, I'm not happy. Karma, behaviors, people, or situation is playing as a big a role in what's happening with me, and it's hard for me to see a way out. Because you guys are so focused in your mind as well. Because you're so focused on that expectation. You need to release that. That's karmic energy that you guys have. Or they have that karmic energy that it's external. Whoa. Okay. Postcard number 4. So 4th of the 1st, 1st of the 4th could be. Expand your concept of what a twin flame is. I feel that's more a message for this collective. It's more than romance. It's a deeper soul connection to heal in order to embody love and light. It's never for that external gain. It will come. It will come. And here saying it from, I'm a person who is not yet with their divine. But still, it's, and from my experience, from how this journey has been, I've been in this journey for like, I want to say Like the first activation where I got out of my karmic relationship was about, I think it was about 8 to 9 years ago. That's when I started activating into that frequency of those 2-year cycles with the karmics. And I started, for example, I started doing, and deviation for a reason, maybe that's something that happened with you guys. I started a coaching like seminar, to work through myself. That's the first thing that happened with me. And then, it kind of like, that's where that 2-year cycle started, because that was my first activation into, doing something for myself and for my evolution and stuff. And that's where, that 2-year cycle started with my karmic, and it got from worse to worse to worse until I said, stop, enough. And this was about a couple of months before COVID, 2019. And then my final activation, my Kundalini, my oh my God, was like about 4 or 5 years ago. It looks hard from the beginning, I swear. And I've been, but, so I don't make it so long. The beginning, the beginning, the universe will start giving you messages and signs that have to do with your person, because that's the drive that you need to be able to start focusing on yourself. But then it starts happening that you kind of like lose track of what, because of that union with that person. You start seeing that maybe your values don't align with that person, and you don't want to give in to their maybe values. You don't want to have to lose your values to be with someone. And that's where that self-appreciation and that self-worth comes from. And that's when the real magic happens. That's when you start getting even more activated into your mission. You get even more activated with your intuition. You start seeing the signs differently. You see the signs as your new beginning, not, a new beginning with this person. You know what I mean? It's all part of the process. It's all layers that we have to go through. But I swear to you, once you get through that layer of really trusting, and it does happen sometimes that I have those little mental spurts of when is this coming in, but then it's like, and literally I start thinking of it, and it like literally just releases on its own, because it's like, I know that this is in my thought pattern. I know that this is part of my shadow wanting to keep me bound in that stagnancy of fear of the unknown, which I feel maybe that's something that's happening with you guys. It's the fear of the unknown. What is going to happen next? Because you maybe have patterns that have to do with control issues, because you didn't feel safe in your environment when you were little with that inner child healing. That's where that shadow comes from. It's because you don't feel safe in your environment. You start putting that armor over your heart to protect yourself, but it's actually isolating you, your authentic self, and turning you into someone who is a mold of what the person you're wanting to be with is, or what the person another person expects you to be. You know what I mean? This whole journey is for you to get out of that, and for you to be your most authentic self, not having to mold yourself for someone else. That's what happened with me with my karmic. I molded myself to be able to fit into their lives, and not the other way around. Sign. One moment. The whole point of this journey is to you to find your authentic self again, for when you were that child, and start, reparenting yourself into understanding that your emotions are not bad. They're just signs that you are on the right track, or that you need to take care of certain things. Sorry. But, yeah. Don't stay in that 3D aspect of what a twin flame is. And also, might I add, twins never come into union. Divines come into union. Balanced come into union. Because twins are, constant triggers to each other. Could you imagine being in a relationship where it's always triggering? No. You've already had a life of triggers. The universe is trying to grant you something beautiful, but you need to work through your triggers. You need to work through your wounds to be able to come into a balanced state so that you can enjoy that. So you can finally be not worried that, your relationship is going to go to shit, or if you don't change a certain thing, they're going to go away. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. One moment. But so I don't deviate anymore. That's what the true journey is for you to find yourself. For you to reincarnate that authentic soul into this. But yeah, let's keep going, because then it's going to be a very long reading. But the deviations are for a reason. Clearly, this collective, you're needing them. But number 10, communication and confirmation with that. I watch you on social media, so they're learning from you. And the internet. It's my way of staying close, and that 5D and that union. They know that they don't just need to speak with you to be connected. They know that they're connected. So I feel like this person is really has a lot of knowledge about the twin flame journey and stuff. I feel like this person, awake and aware. I feel like this person is awake and aware. It's my way of staying close and finding out more about you. Where I feel this collective, you feel like they're playing games with you, and I don't feel that. I feel like they're really trying to focus on their healing. But 10th of the 4th, 4th of the 10th, 10th of the 6th, 6th of the 10th, telepathic messages. When I let myself go deeper in thoughts of you, I can feel my heart opening. I feel like they're really working through that unconditional love. Understanding that divine timing is at play. It'll happen when it's supposed to happen. And I feel like that's what needs to be like, kind of like that domino effect onto you guys. All right, another one of karmic ties, and another 10, completion. I'm feeling controlled by people. There it is. So you feel that. You feel that control. That's your intuition telling you that. And if you are an empath, if you are someone who does tarot and stuff, you know that you guys absorb people's energy. But I feel like maybe it's because it's been so... let's get the dice. How long it's been since you guys split up? How long it's been since the separation? How long it's been? I'm hearing 12 years. I did not hear 12 weeks nor 12 months. It could have been 12 years. There's a reason why this collective, you're going berserk with your mind. Because you haven't seen that tangible evidence yet. If it's been 12 years, then... wow, I feel it for you guys. Like, the average is 3 to 4 minimum. But I have heard that, some people stay in this journey for over 10 years, and because that there's certain lessons that they're not fully understanding and learning. Maybe this is coming for you in the right time, because you're about to receive something that is going to push you into being aligned with your abundant path line again. I'm saying that for a reason. But I'm feeling controlled by people around me, and I don't like it. Maybe you stopped doing tarot for a while, and I'm hearing that for a reason, because maybe you started reading your own tarot, and that's the worst thing that you can do. I do not... hold on, my candle turned off. Hold on. All right. As I was saying, maybe you stopped working through your service. Maybe you stopped doing something that had to do... I feel like because of the time that has been spent here, or that has passed here, it's like there was a little bit of lost hope here. And I feel for you. If it's been 12 years, damn. Time and physical time, literally. Like, physical time can bring anybody down, but time is irrelevant. Remember, it's not on your ego's timing, it's on divine timing. But, as I was saying with these karmic ties, that controlling feeling around them, it's pushing them to find their power again. And I feel like maybe this is a reading that is pushing you to find your power again. Your high priestess within, or your hierophant within. Karmic ties. And as I was saying before, with you guys doing tarot, maybe it was because... and doing your own tarot is... I feel it's not ethical, but also I feel it's literally out sabotaging yourself, because you will always have a little seed of that hope of, what you're wanting to hear, because your mind has that programmed already. So the best thing for you guys, do not do your own tarot. I've never done my own tarot. I know about my overthinking tendencies, or knew about my overthinking tendencies, and I knew that I was not supposed to read my tarot ever. It's one thing if I got a new deck that had to do with my self-growth and stuff, like for example with this one, I shuffled it, I connected with the cards, and I was like, okay, let's see what comes out for me, what the universe is wanting me to see. And the good thing here is that it doesn't have anything about love, finances, nothing. It has to do with my internal. This is what I like about this deck. So I understand if you want to do it with these kinds of decks, that you see what you have to work through with your own spirit team, and not having to do with external gain. But then I knew that I was not supposed to be tapping into my energy. I knew that if it was only going to put me into more mental havoc. And maybe I'm saying this for a reason. Maybe you guys are doing that. Maybe you guys have gone through that, and that has actually been that, that little domino effect of, because the card said it, because I feel like I'm following my intuition and I'm seeing that vision because it's what was presented to me in my tarot. It has to be happening. But because that expectation was never met, because there was still a little bit of that seed of what your mind wanted to really see, that's where you go into that mental havoc. I'm saying that for a reason. But let's go. So under karmic ties is 25, so 25th of the 1st could be an important date, but a union card over this karma, and they're feeling, and they're not happy, and the behaviors and the people or the situation is playing a big role in what's happening with them energetically as well. But I feel our energy merging together as if it has a life of its own. We are becoming one again, and maybe that's why also you're feeling so much grievances from their side. There's a reason where you're reactivated. There's a reason why you're reactivated. But karmic ties, another one. I can't fully be there for you as long as this other person is in my life, or friend, family, whoever it is having to do with karmic. It could be that it is actually a third party situation, love triangle situation, but karmic ties is not only love. Just want to be clear with that. I know it's hard for you, but I have to go through this experience in order to heal it. They know about life experiences. They know that they need to go through certain things. Expand your concept. Another karmic tie. Clearly, karma is a big role. There's a reason why you are feeling that karmic turbulence up and down, up and down, up and down. You're feeling them. You're needing to reconnect again with your intuition and your inner knowing is what I'm feeling. I've been giving my power away to people, and literally this last card, they're feeling controlled. Away to people in my life, I'm learning to set boundaries. This is under the concept of that twin flame, of them activating their soul connection to heal in order to embody that love and light. They're wanting to remove that envy, maybe. They're wanting to remove that fear of failure. They're wanting to remove whatever is negative, whatever no longer serves them. And they're understanding that for them, it's through that external, whereas for you guys, it's through the internal. But you guys need to help through the internal by actually believing in that internal, without focusing on that external gain for the... All right, so under communication, under I watch you in social media and the internet, it's my way of staying close and finding out more about you. When I look into you, this is about romantic messages, 11. So 10, 11, you could be seeing consecutive numbers. When I look into your eyes, I see the universe and it activates me. It's that home card, literally. It's that home card. So clearly, big detail for this collective, the eyes. Telepathic messages. Postcard number 9. What we are experiencing is a part of a larger collective clearing. Don't feel alone because others are healing too. And also that you're mistaking, because maybe you've been disconnected for a while, you're mistaking other people's energy with your own. Remember, if you do tarot, remember what happens when you start receiving those messages. You start receiving those messages, and the first thing that happens, you go to that person which you had that emotion with, and that's what activates that memory. But it doesn't mean that it's your emotion, it's your anxiety. It means that there's someone around you that is actually going through the same thing that you went with your person, or with one person, or with the other, or with one situation or the other. Karmic ties. All right, and another 11. So you could be seeing 11, 11 a lot as well. And also, this says 10, 11, 10, 11. And 69, Wheel of Fortune. Love like ours can change the world. Focusing on love. Focusing on finding your power again. Focus on finding your power again. It's bigger than just your external union. Your guys are supposed to teach the world, that 85% of that population, those NPCs, what real unconditional love is. You guys are supposed to help those 85% find their authentic soul as well. Activate those. To activate to their own magic, because everyone has their own magic. Last one, and then I want to get those message cards to see what they're really wanting to say to you. All right, number 8, karmic justice as well. Karma, balance. Our union energy needs clearing. Repeat this 11 times with slow, deep breaths. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. I'm grateful for you. 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow. All right. And you know what? Oh God. It's on the bottom. So I'm going to put this so you guys can screenshot that and say it 11 times as every day if you need to say it. Like this part. Say it 11 times every day if you need to say it to help you clear that energy. All right, I want to get with these, and then I want to get tarot. This is going to be a very long reading, if not. All right, what are they really wanting to say to this collective? Really wanting to say to this collective. Too many. Oh. Okay. All right, so the first one is focused on money. They're focused on their abundance. And divine masculines, that's what they do. They are the providers, the physical providers. They are the protectors as well, while you guys are the spiritual protectors and the that spiritual beacon of light to guide them. All right, I'm currently focused on my career and finances. My main priority is financial stability. That's good. It's not bad. They are they are focusing on external, but because they are the divine masculine, they focus on that external. They need to be able, in order to come in, be financially stable, feel like they are financially stable and security-wise, because they know that they can support you. You know what I mean? Needing time to heal. So again, and I feel like they're more aware than you are. Right now, I'm in a space where I need to focus on my healing and self-love. This is actually beautiful, and I love that this came out. This isn't about you, it's about me. They're taking accountability for their own healing. They are taking responsibility. They're being responsible with their own healing, which is beautiful. You hurt me. Everything that happened hurt me so much. I need more time to heal. There's certain things that triggers that they're needing to release. And then we have spoil you. I want to give you the good life. And look, this is so crazy because literally they're focusing on their abundance, their external abundance, their stability externally, their 3D stability. They're focusing on their healing, and then to be able to focus on you. Literally. I want to give you the good life. I'm seeing that, kids, and I'm seeing my 10 of Cups. I want to spoil you with gifts and trips, everything you could ever need or want. You deserve nothing less. But you know what? And while I'm seeing this with that you deserve nothing less, and what came out before with needing time to heal and them working on themselves, their self-love, it means that they're starting to see that they deserve the best as well. All right, let's get a couple more of these, and then we'll go into tarot. And next, I'm single. So Maybe they're finally removing that karmic energy. But I'm single right now. I'm not attached to anyone and not looking to get into a relationship at this time. And literally, I put it under the focusing on money and needing time to heal, which means this person is not wanting to jump from a relationship to another relationship, which is perfect, which is awesome. It means that they are focusing on their healing to be able to come in balanced into this union. They're not wanting to distract themselves from the pain of one failed relationship into another relationship. It's good. My dreams. So you guys could be having really vivid dreams right now. I've been dreaming about you. In my dreams, we are so free and in love. Wish I could stay there forever. Last one. You're mysterious. I can never seem to figure you out. Sometimes I feel like you're hiding something from me. And also, if I'm not mistaken, you guys felt the same thing with them. Never really know where I stand with you. Watch the whole part. Watch your part, what you think. And tears. When I think of you, about you, I cry. Alrighty. I want to see with these what is about to happen with your connection, what's going to be enlightened with your connection, and then we'll get tarot. So presence, you're being, for both of you, but they are in that mode. I feel it's more for you guys. You're being asked to spend more time in the present moment, not spend time in the past or focus on the future. To stop ruminating about the past or longing for the future. Your life is happening right now, and when you're not present for it, you miss all of its beauty. There's no appreciation for it, where they're going through that gratitude. They're going through that gratitude for a reason. Maybe it's for you guys to start really absorbing that energy as well, that gratitude, waking up and just being able just to wake up, having the legs on your body that work, your hands, your mind, everything that is working perfectly. You know what I mean? Being really grateful for what you do have instead of focusing on what you don't have. All right. Literally, allow. You're being asked to open your energy field to take down your walls of protection in order to allow goodness into your life. Sign. Sometimes without even realizing, we block ourselves from the flow of life. And literally with that presence, sign. It's safe to open yourselves back up. It's safe to open yourself back up. You're not in danger. And focus. You're being asked to shift your focus away from what isn't working and towards what is. Paying extra attention to where you place your focus is the first step towards creating an amazing life. And I feel like this is literally what they're going through. And I feel this is something that you guys need to start putting into your own day-to-day. Focusing on what you can control. Focusing on, what you need to finances, or, whatever has to do with stability, or the decluttering. Maybe you have to declutter your home, going through that purge, and allow. Be in that divine feminine energy. Allow yourself to receive. And it was the one on the bottom. We're going to read it anyways. You're being asked to be open to receiving universal gifts. These could come in form of love, money, compliments, healing energy, and universal wisdom. Know that you're worthy of these gifts and open up to them. Sign. Alrighty. Woo! Let's see. Let's roll the dice. Let's see how far ahead does the universe want us to tap into. How far ahead does the universe want us to tap into? 12 weeks. Oh, you got 12. 12. You could be seeing 12 a lot. 12 years, that was a long time. But 12 weeks. All right. Next 12 weeks for this collective. I'm just going to say for this collective. Whatever is supposed to come for you, it's what's supposed to come for you. All right. Next 12 weeks for this collective. Whoa. Harmony restored. The first one to be up. That's nice. The only one upright is Five of Wands in reverse, and it's about harmony and the restoration of harmony, but situations resolving, finding common ground, cooperation and solutions. Maybe this is shift that starts happening for you, you know, mind-wise. You start seeing the solution instead of seeing the challenge. Very nice. Temperance in reverse. So there's still a little bit of impatience, and I feel like that's more your so that's why that harmony is restored to see. I feel like it has to do with a lesson with your patience, a lesson with your self-indulgence, and that maybe the excess. I want one more for that. I feel like it has to do with, but let's get one more for temperance in reverse. This is Libra. No, is it Libra energy? I can never remember. No, Sagittarius energy, fire sign. Oh, you have Leo and fire. Leo and Sagittarius. Temperance. So, having to do with your Three of Cups, having to do with the reunion. There's still an impatient, I feel like it has to do with your shadow. So an impatience of when is this coming in, of, you know, that fear of the unknown. Let's see what keeps on coming out. But prepare for change. A few months. And it makes sense with that 12 weeks. A few months, making long-term plans, expressing gratitude, harvest season, April. I'm hearing April. The Hermit. So soul searching and enlightenment. It's growth, resolution, advice, solitude, and justice. You have justice upright. And there's a reason why I said Libra. Libra energy. Doing things right, cause and effect, integrity, fairness, balance, legal matters, certain legal matters maybe, but life lessons and truths. Being in that truth for yourself. There's a reason why you're going into this hermit, into this isolation, into this, you know, following that guiding light. This is nice. Like literally the only one that is in reverse and in a negative state would be temperance, but it has to do with your with a reunion, with, you know, celebrating. When is the celebration coming? That's a certain impatience with the celebration, and I feel it has to do with your shadow, but seeing this, I feel like you overcome that, which is good. All right, let's get Five of Wands. Let's see, what is this harmony that is being restored? Whoa. All right, so about 3 months, so a deep emotional cleanse. So this harmony restored has to do with a deep emotional cleanse. Subconscious revealed a new emotional cycle, seeing clearly, divine aid, an ending. Ending brings bringing new beginnings. Shifting the energy, literally, Five of Swords in reverse. Variety, changing it up, adapting, conquering your self-doubt, embracing change. You're doing it differently. You're making amends with yourself is what I'm seeing. But the unexpected surprises, and you got that. Just trust. Something, and this harmony restoration that with this resolution of this situation, something that maybe happened about 3 months ago as well. This isn't just about love. This is about everything in your life. So literally, this Three of Cups, this impatience, this wanting the celebration with this reunion is having to do with this Three of Swords, because of your mind, because of that expectation, that grief, the disillusion, the sorrow, the depression, the heartbreak. That's what you go into Three of Swords, which is part of your shadow, and I feel that puts more impatience, more imbalance, you know. There's a little bit of a discord because this reunion hasn't happened yet. I want another one. I want to confirm that Three of Swords. I do believe that you not get over it, but, you know, you overcome it. But Emperor, divine masculine energy. So starting to put action with your vision. Starting to put action in your vision. Getting it done. Action oriented. Being that leader. Father figure as well. This is the Emperor. I feel you gain your masculine strength here. Part of that yin and yang. Your yang. Trying to put action into whatever it is had to do with your vision. One of your cups. And it's so crazy how literally 3 of Cups and 3 of Swords. That's the imbalance. Your mind against your feelings. Open up your heart. All right, what is coming in a few months? What is this? Long-term plans. Releasing fear and anxiety. Anything that had to do with emotion. The moon in reverse. Mental clarity. This is good. There's a certain clarity coming over you with this expression of gratitude as well. Hearing and trusting your intuition finally unveiled. Beautiful. Hermit. Soul searching. Hierophant. You know what? I think and it's been a theme here. I feel I'm reading for a divine masculine. It would make sense. There was so much more empathy towards that your person. I feel like I'm doing a what you think is happening versus what's actually happening with the masculine. You guys could be masculine energy. It makes sense with this Emperor. I feel like there's a stability coming over you. And Hierophant, something having to do with your own magic. This is literally my husband cards. Both are husband cards for me. There's a reason why your mental strength, Queen of Swords. You're gaining mental strength. But under this soul searching, you're finding your Hierophant within. You're accepting your Hierophant within. You're growing into that Hierophant. There's faith, merit. I really feel I'm reading for a masculine collective. Divine masculine. Energy is energy. Doesn't matter what vessel you're in. I feel like I'm reading to divine masculine energy. And it makes sense now. Like, even when I said I feel like this person is more evolved than you are, or even not more evolved, but, is more aware than you are. There's a reason why I said that. Oh my God. I feel like I'm reading to divine masculine energy. There's a reason for everything. Justice, fairness, and balance. What is this justice coming? Has to do with over this sarcasm, over this cold, over this controlling, over this King of Swords. There's a justice coming over that mentality. That loose cannon. I want one more. Into what? The lacking integrity into what? What is this justice? So from King of Swords to gaining wisdom. 3 or 4 weeks. Reevaluating your plans, a new perspective, having patience. I feel a lot of realizations is coming in, and I feel like you're finally gaining that power back. You're accessing your power and gaining it back. I'm a little baffled still with that psychic abilities. Maybe you're a divine masculine who is... Maybe you're that Hierophant that actually does tarot. There's a lot of masculines that do that tarot. Or maybe, you went seeking for tarot. But also, if we're going to put it... And you know what? Actually, if we're going to put it in the perspective of your divine feminine, watching your divine masculine, seeing what's going on with you, I feel like it's for the divine feminine, you're needing to activate your divine masculine energy within. You're needing to focus on, putting the action into your goals, it's not distracting yourself. It's putting action where you need to put action, focusing on the cup that you need to focus on. That will also help your mind not be distracted with creating certain ideas, with creating certain scenarios. You know what I mean? Do feel like there is a release of that fear and that anxiety that you've been harboring for so long. But you're hearing more your intuition, and you're being that unveiled. You're going really into, and you could be reactivating as well, as what I'm feeling. You could be going into that hermit energy, that spiritual isolation, to really focus on yourself and to become that hierophant within. Maybe you're supposed to be a hierophant, but it's also about, hierophant is about doing right from the right and the wrong, the reprogramming of the mind. It's the not conforming to the institutions. It's, you know, literally reparenting yourself through this enlightenment that you're going through. It's you're finding justice and balance within your mind, that authoritarian, that I need to be right of this, you know, this controlling nature that you have. There's a reevaluation of your plans. It's literally, I feel like you say off to your mind and be like, you know, I'm gonna keep on following my intuition. There's an increase in patience. There's a new perspective coming over this collective. But I heard that for a reason. Maybe for part of this Divine Masculine collective, this is something actually that you're going to be going through for this collective. And if this is the Divine Feminine, you know, and please do not make anything fit. Everything has to, you guys know what I say. But yeah, I feel like there are a lot of lessons coming in this. And maybe that's why, because it's been so long since your separation, 12 years. Maybe these 12 weeks are needed. It's periodic, and it's needed for you to, you know, so that you don't feel overwhelmed, because you're already feeling overwhelmed. The universe will not give you or grant you anything that will make your trauma worse. So I feel that's why this is a progression of 12 weeks, for you to come into that sense of balance, for you to start connecting again with your power. Very nice. It's nice. This was beautiful energy. I thought it was gonna go to shit. So I feel like maybe I was getting your energy a little bit, but because literally I thought that tarot was gonna be like, whoa. But all right, that whole reading resonated. And you know what? I'm gonna get you surrender cards. And literally surrendering to divine timing on the bottom. I already spoke about that. But let's get a couple of surrender cards for this collective, and then we'll confirm. All right, surrender to success. Believe in your success. You are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. Sign. And stop it. Surrender negative thinking. Sign. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing. I'm sorry if I'm being a little bit blunt and, you know, pardon for my French, but, you know, I feel this collective, you're needing that. And quickly refocus on positive affirmations. Do mirror work. Mirror work works wonders. Wonders. Once you start smiling at the mirror just because you saw yourself and you started smiling, that's when you know that it's been working. All right, let's confirm that. Let's confirm that whole reading. You guys know how... Literally the only one up is hold your vision. Oh God. So I'm gonna get this one too, but I usually get 3 for this. But nothing will come of the situation. Your mind is what I'm feeling. Nothing will come of the situation if you keep on focusing on it. Nothing is yet set on stone. You haven't lost this person. Don't lose faith is what I'm hearing. Hold your vision. You are good enough. Confirmation. This new full moon in Virgo. Prosperity lies ahead. And you know what? The worst part, nothing will come out of this situation that fell on the floor. I feel it's part of your mind frame right now. It's something that you're needing to change. So we're going to see how you can change that by confirming with these. All right, let's confirm. Nothing. What will nothing change? What is this? I feel that's your mind frame. The past. The past. Communicate. If you don't communicate, then nothing will come. But the past, confirmation. The past will never change. It has already happened. You cannot focus on it anymore. Sign, 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 sign. That was awesome. Nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon, being flexible, facing your fears. Face your fears. Nothing is yet set in stone. Whatever scenario you're creating in your mind, whatever upheaval you're having in your mind that this is what's going to happen, it is not. Literally, face your fears. That is part of your fears. You are good enough. You are good enough. You got that earth sign as well. It was earth and air, right? Truth. You're good enough. Truth. Truth. Your inner knowing. Stop it. Moon rising also. Hold your vision. Take a risk. Don't be fearful. Have courage. And seek healing. Seek healing. Why am I hearing therapy? Maybe you did start therapy and maybe you stopped going to therapy, and that's when that mental havoc started. I'm saying that for a reason. You know, therapy isn't the devil. And it doesn't have to be conventional therapy. You know, for me, my therapy is having my sessions with Bree, because that is what works for me. For whatever works for you, you have to figure it out. You have to see what works for you, you know. Whatever doesn't make your trauma worse, whatever you know that you are going to absorb and understand and be able to really, you know, see it through the eyes of the person who is wanting to help you heal. You know what I mean? Oh, all right. That whole reading resonates. So you know what? I haven't gotten these in a while. I'm going to get my wisdom cards. My crystal wisdom cards. I haven't gotten these in a while, so, and I think that you guys maybe need something. But clarity! First one. I have clarity in all aspects of my life. I feel like you're needing to find clarity. So you know what? You're going to write this down, and you're going to project, literally, through that through that gratitude, through that positivity. You're going to project that you... All right, let's get some... What is the universe wanting to tell you? This beautiful collective, what are they needing to tell you? What affirmations are you guys needing? The only one up is trust. Stop. I trust myself and in the divine flow of the universe. And you know what? Write it down. Write it down. Put it on your mirror if you need to. Life purpose activated again is what I'm feeling. I am fully aligned to and living my life purpose. Write it down. Can you guys see that? I hope you guys can see that. In confidence. Write it down. I am confident in all that I do. And inspiration. I am inspired in all that I do. I feel like that's something that you guys are needing also. Maybe that's why it's been stale. Balance and love. Balance, love, and transformation. Manifestations, healing body, strength. And that's where it ended. So, strength. I am strong in mind, body, and spirit. Healthy body. Every little cell in my body is happy and healthy. Write these down if you guys need to. This is good for you guys. You know, those affirmations. You're needing to have positivity in your life. Manifestation. I manifest positive outcomes. Stop it. Transformation. My life is transforming at the perfect time in the most powerful way. Yes, it is. Truth. Love. I am love, and love is me. And balance. I am balanced, whole, and complete. I absolutely loved that. I knew I had to get these. Write those down, put them in your mirror, do whatever it is you need to do with that. But yeah. All right, now that reading is done, write these down. Full names, don't double up. You guys know. All right, so HTE PQOISFO KYVZNDIOUCHGONPVION JJ, you could be seeing 0000 a lot, like the completion of cycles or beginning of new cycles. SCQ, CCR, MWMH, KHXNJZ, CQWMCPWPOO, and double O, another one of double O's, KXDFSJHOO, shut up, Z IRUIRYRGSY QDGOKI JPV YFY IAGOYHCUEAUYO MTX PMGBFHATBCF NIOUJAMMYJRIMCYHNN OVM OZ. You have the little flower, the divine masculine flower. This is my sunflower, little Charmy, but divine masculine energy, sunflower, sun energy, putting action into what you need to put action to. Be assertive. All right. DODAOC XLAB QZ MAHX KRWI SJ HGBT and R. Those were a couple. Like, I've been having very little initials lately because I feel like maybe like it's needing to reach less people. I don't know. Oh wow. So a bunch fell out. So N S W E I S H C S V O K X H and F could have been needed to repeat themselves because they just fell out. All right, Charmies. Oh, divinely protected. Divinely protected. Remember, you're divinely guided and divinely protected. You're healing your heart. That's a little sense of scope with that heart. You're both healing your heart. Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. I'm seeing my small steps, big accomplishments. Start small. That's slow and steady wins the race, and more with those 12 years for sure. And rose quartz. This is about this. They say that rose quartz is to attract love, but it's actually to attract your own self-love. It's to come into your own inner union. It helps you gain that confidence towards yourself, to loving yourself, being caring towards yourself, compassionate towards yourself. Maybe you need to get a rose quartz, or you just got one. As a side note. All right, so important dates, birthdays, angel numbers you might be seeing or need to look up, etc. All right, so 11th of the 9th could be an important date. 31st of the 6th. I can't remember if June has 31 days or 30 days, but 31st of the 9th. 93 could be an important year. 96, 99 as well, but you could be seeing 99 a lot, so that's like almost ending a cycle. 11th of the 9th, 11th of the 6th, 11th of the 3rd, 11th of the 4th, of the 1st, 11th of the 2nd, 3, 2, 1. 3rd of the 2nd, 2nd of the 3rd, 9th of the 11th, 9th of the 6th, 26th of the 3rd, 26th of the 1st, 26th of the 2nd. And what day is it today, actually? Oh, no, so it's the 28th. 26th of the 9th, maybe. 71. But 111, new beginnings. And 77. And 1111. Stop. So 14th of the 2nd, 14th of the 7th, 14th of the 1st, 11th of the 1st, 11th of the 4th, 11th of the 2nd, 11th of the 7th. 77, good angel number you might need to look up, but also 7 is about luck. Luck is on your side. But 12th of the 7th, 12th of the 4th, 1111, as I said before, 111, new beginnings, and yeah, I'm done. All right, guys. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day and rest of your weekend. I will be posting another reading, different collective, totally different collective, because I feel it's going to be like a month ahead for that collective on my TikTok. And yeah, just remember to keep focusing on yourself and your healing. Everything else will fall into place when it's supposed to. Trust. I love you guys. Bye.